Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited because I'm doing a get to know me video. I just googled some questions that I can answer so that you guys can know me a little better. Just like random questions that I literally googled. So yeah, I really wanted to do this video because I've gotten a few new subscribers, and by a few I mean like 5, but every single subscriber I get is so exciting. If you're new to my channel, my name's Camilla. I'm a wife and a mom. I make lifestyle videos here on YouTube and I do lots of hauls. I love to get a good deal and I don't like paying full price. So you'll see me shopping clearance and thrifting and things like that. But without further ado, let's get into the video and answer some questions. So the first question is, describe yourself in 3 words. Okay. So mom, wife, and chef. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I am a chef. I am a trained chef actually. I used to be a working chef, but now I'm just a stay-at-home mom. But yeah, those are definitely my 3 words. The next question is, what is something everyone loves that you secretly find overrated and why? So something that I don't, for me, I think is overrated is like drinking and like smoking weed and those types of things. I actually don't do those things anymore, and I definitely had my time. Do not get me wrong, I definitely had my time in my life where I did lots of that, and I don't know, as I get older I just feel like it's like not necessary at all. And for me, in my life and my lifestyle and my personality, it's overrated. The next question is, if you could be any fictional character, who would it be? For me, I would be a character in Harry Potter. I would be like Hermione or something. I love that like fictional world of Harry Potter. I don't know, I just love like that idea of like the magic and the witchcraft and like just like the kids, and I just always loved the idea of Hogwarts when I was a kid, so I would definitely be like Hermione in Harry Potter. The next question is, what's the weirdest nickname you've ever had? So my family actually calls me Mila. I didn't even like realize my name was Camilla until I went to grade school. I thought my name was Mila. So that is my nickname. It's not that weird, but I have been called weird or mean nicknames when I was in school. My name is Camilla, and in high school and in middle school there were some mean boys that called me Camel Toe. Yeah, Camel Toe. So yeah, that is like a weird nickname, and obviously it's rude and mean, but other than that, like, I feel like it could be worse. Like, whatever, Camel Toe. The next question is, what is the last concert you've been to? So the last concert I went to was definitely one of my husband's gigs in like January of 2020. It might have even been February of 2020. I was pregnant and COVID hadn't gone full force yet, or like it wasn't like a huge thing here yet, and that was definitely the last concert I've been to. If you want to ask me what was the last like mainstream concert I've been to, it was in Phoenix in Arizona. It was the Casey Musgraves concert. It was actually the same weekend that I realized I was pregnant with my son. Kind of like our last weekend before we became mom and dad and like the pandemic and all that happened. I love her music so much. I'm obsessed. It's like, she's like one of my favorite artists ever. Next question is, what was the last show you binge watched? The last show that I like kind of like had a marathon with was Naked and Afraid with my husband. I talked about this in one of my last videos, and it's like not a new show or anything, and it's kind of like not really a show people binge watch, but it's just so fascinating to me. If you haven't seen it, it's such a good show. Basically, one man, one woman gets dropped off butt naked in the middle of nowhere, and they have to survive for 21 days. It's pretty interesting. All right, next question is, are you a morning or a night person? And I am a morning person for sure. I prefer to like get up early and get things done early in the day. I'm more productive in the morning than stay up late at night. If you would have asked me this question, you know, when I was 19 or 20 years old, my answer might have been different. I definitely remember staying up late and getting things done at like 1:30 in the morning. But now, as a mom and as a wife and as a woman who is like getting, I guess I'm like considered to be in my late 20s now, I'm definitely a morning person. I definitely am more productive in the morning. Next question is, which habit are you proudest of breaking? So if you guys have known me for a long time, you know that I was a smoker. I smoked cigarettes, and I smoked lots of them. I started smoking cigarettes when I was in high school. It became a really bad habit. As an adult and in college, I would smoke literally like almost a pack a day. If I was drinking, I would for sure fly through like a pack in like 2 to 3 hours, if not more than a pack. And it is obviously so not good for your health. Every smoker knows that. I don't need to tell you guys that. But the other thing is like it's so expensive. I would spend like at least 50 bucks a week on cigarettes, and that was like on a week where I wasn't drinking a lot and smoking more. So that's a lot of money. I'm really proud to say that I have not been smoking cigarettes for 5 years basically. When I met my husband, I really stopped smoking, and yeah, it's really good. So save money. I am living a healthier lifestyle, and it's just way better. I'm really proud of that. Not to say that I don't ever think about it or have like those cravings or moments where I want that. There has definitely been that. But I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Next question is, what is your favorite item of clothing? For me, it's definitely shorts. I love shorts. I'm comfortable in shorts. I am not the kind of person that can wear pants all day. And also, when it's shorts weather, it means it's like not cold out. So that's like a good sign. But yeah, I can't stand wearing pants. I can wear like leggings all day, but pants like jeans, no way. If you had to rename yourself, what name would you choose? Oh my gosh, that is like a really interesting question. I've kind of thought about that like as a kid. I think I always used to think it would be so cool if my name was Max, which is like really weird. But yeah, when I was a kid, I always thought it would be so fun for my name to be Max, but like not necessarily Maxine. Not that it's like a bad name or anything. I just like the name Max. I don't know why. That's really weird, right? I also don't have like, I have a son, so I never named a daughter. I did think of names when we were pregnant before we knew the gender, and I liked the name Ruth, and I liked the name Amelia. I love the name Amelia. Amelia Earhart, she's so cool. Actually, I have the same birthday as Amelia Earhart. We have the same birthday. Oh, I also like the name Damaris. The first time I heard that name was from Food Network star, the one woman who won. Her name is Damaris. And then I just learned, because I just started reading the Bible for the first time, I just learned that Damaris is a name in the Bible too. But yeah, I like that name. It sounds very like romantic and cute, because it reminds me of the word demure, and Damaris, demure, I don't know. So yeah, Max, Amelia, Ruth, and Damaris. Next question is, what is the craziest, most outrageous thing you want to achieve? I want to be a Food Network star. I want to be on the Food Network. I want to have a show on the Food Network. I want to be a judge on Food Network shows. I love Food Network and I just want to be like a part of the Food Network family. I really want to be like a judge on Food Network. I just really just want to. I always have since I was a kid. So yeah, I've already, if you guys are new to this channel, to me, you don't know, but I was on Food Network. I did a demonstration on Guys, Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. I did like a dessert on there, and that was a really cool experience, but it wasn't enough for me. I really want to be on the Food Network again, and I want to be like a reoccurring person on the Food Network. I know it sounds like outrageous and crazy, and it does seem like really far, like it seems like it's something that I can't grab, but maybe I can. I don't know. The next question is, do you speak any other languages? I don't speak any other languages fluently. I know quite a bit of Spanish just because I live in Southern California. I worked with a lot of people and grew up with a lot of people who spoke Spanish. I also went to Nicaragua on my honeymoon, and I tried to learn a lot of Spanish before we went. And I can understand a lot of things and say just basic things, but I don't speak it fluently. I also can understand and speak a few like phrases and words in Tagalog, which is a language in the Philippines, but I definitely know Spanish more than Tagalog, which is interesting because my family is Filipino. The next question is, where is the most inspiring place you have been? It's definitely a tie between two places. The first place is New York City. I went when I was pretty young. I was like 17, I think, when I went, and it is something like no other. I was pretty inspired there. It's definitely not a place I would really want to live. I think it's very intense, but it's just interesting to see how people live, and there's just so much going on. And I was really inspired by the Chelsea Market, which is like in the meatpacking district. It is like all about food, and that market is just so cool. They film Food Network shows there, and I really love it. The second place is actually where I live, right here in Joshua Tree. It is the most amazing place that feels so good to me. It's one of those places you go and you're either one of two people. You're either really weirded out by it because it's so vast and open and quiet, or you feel so at peace and inspired by it. And to me, I'm that person that feels at peace and inspired by Joshua Tree. I've lived in this area, in the Joshua Tree area for 5 years now, and I've lived in the desert for over for 15 years, and I just like it. Joshua Tree is like no other place. The people here that are locals are really awesome. They're extremely creative and down to earth, and there's so many artists out here. It just feels really good. I think I should make a whole video about living in Joshua Tree. What do you guys think? The next question is, what is a fashion trend you are really glad went away? Girl, oh my god, low-waist jeans or low-waist anything. I am not into it, and I wasn't into it when I was like looking good, in shape, pre-mom bod, and you know I am not into it now. I have a for sure mom bod, and low-waist anything, bye. I'm so glad that it's out. Okay, last question is, do you play any musical instruments? I don't. I did play the alto sax when I was in elementary school. I thought I was pretty good at it, but like, you know, I was like 9. It's really interesting that I don't play any instruments. Everyone always asks me, because my husband is a professional musician. Like, he is a legitimate musician. He's not just some guy with a hobby. And people are always like, oh, you must be into music too. And I'm like, no. We have lots of instruments in our house though. We've got a piano, we have multiple basses, an upright bass, we have drums, we have just so much. Alright guys, so that is my get to know me video. I think I'm gonna do another one of these soon. I really liked it, and I hope you guys liked it too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and you guys can also find me on Instagram. I'm on there all the time. You can message me on there. Let's be friends. Let's hang out. All right.